true financial success is about creating stability, opportunity, and impact, not just wealth. You see, a lot of people confuse having money with being financially successful. Somebody can have 10 cars, 3 mansions, and a bank account with 7 zeros, but still be broke in the truest sense of the word, because real success with money isn't about what you flaunt, it's about what you can sustain, what you can build, and what you can leave behind. It's about the peace you sleep with at night, not the brand name you wear in the morning. Think about it. If money alone made you successful, then every lottery winner would still be rich today. But statistics show most of them go broke in a few short years. Why? Because they had wealth, but not stability. They had money in their pockets, but not financial wisdom in their minds. Success with finance requires more than stacking dollars. It requires understanding the flow of money, the purpose of money, and the power of money. Without that understanding, wealth becomes like water in your hands. You can hold it for a little while, but it slips through your fingers sooner or later. Stability is the first ingredient. When your finances are stable, you aren't shaken by every storm. The rent goes up, you're not panicking. Gas prices rise, you're still standing. Emergencies happen, but you don't fall apart because you have built a foundation that can hold you steady. That's what true financial success looks like. It's that peace of mind that says, I'm covered. And let me tell you, that peace is worth more than a flashy lifestyle. People spend years chasing a picture of success, posting their best lives online, yet behind closed doors they can't even pay their bills on time. That's not success. Stability means your financial life is balanced, your debts are under control, your savings are working for you, and your future is secure enough that you don't live in constant fear of losing it all. Now, opportunity, that's the second layer. Money is a tool, and tools are meant to build something. What's the point of having a toolbox if you never pick up the hammer? The truth is, real financial success opens doors, not just for yourself, but for others too. With financial opportunity, you can take risks, you can invest, you can grow. You can fund your dreams instead of only dreaming about them. You can say yes to things that others have to say no to because of their situation. And here's where the mindset shift happens. True financial success isn't measured by how much you hoard. It's measured by how much you can leverage. Because if your money can't create opportunity, then all it's doing is sitting there collecting dust. Think about the great businesses we admire. They didn't start with comfort. They started with someone willing to take financial opportunity and run with it. Corporate finance at its best is simply opportunity magnified, using capital, resources, and strategy to grow beyond what one individual could ever do alone. But it works the same way at a personal level too. You save, you invest, you budget wisely not just to feel safe, but so you can step into opportunities when they come knocking. Because opportunity doesn't wait for you to get ready, it passes by quickly, and only those prepared can catch it. Financial success makes sure you're prepared, and then there's impact. The part of finance most people never think about until it's too late. Impact is the legacy. It's what your money says about you after you're gone. It's what your children, your community, your society gains from the way you managed your resources. Because money is never just about you. It always ripples outward. The way you handle your money either blesses or burdens the people connected to you. If you're reckless with it, your family pays. If you're disciplined with it, your family benefits. If you use it selfishly, your community loses. If you use it wisely, your community grows. That's the impact side of financial success. You don't have to be a billionaire to have impact. A parent who saves enough to send their child to school is making financial impact. A person who helps their neighbor in a tough time because they manage their money well is making financial impact. A young man who avoids debt and builds a small business is making financial impact because he's not only feeding himself, but creating jobs for others. This is where money transforms from paper into purpose. When you understand this, you stop asking, how much money can I make? And you start asking, what can my money make possible? But here's the catch. Most people stop at wealth. They think if they can just earn more, life will be good. They miss the bigger picture. Wealth without stability is a roller coaster. Wealth without opportunity is a prison. Wealth without impact is meaningless. You can be the richest person in the cemetery, but what difference did it make if nobody's life changed because you were here? When you leave this earth, people aren't going to talk about the size of your bank account. They're going to talk about what your money did. Did it build? Did it help? Did it open doors? Did it change lives? That's the measure of true financial success. Now, let's talk about why so many people miss this. Because the culture today glorifies the show, not the strategy. We live in a world where people buy cars to prove a point, not to serve a purpose. They take vacations they can't afford just to post pictures online. They live in houses too big for their budget, financed by debt to look successful. But let me tell you something. Looking successful and being successful are two very different things. Looking successful drains you. Being successful sustains you. When your finances are built on stability, opportunity, and impact, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. Your life speaks for itself. And let me get real with you here. Some of the most financially successful people you'll ever meet don't look the part. They drive the same car for 10 years. They wear simple clothes. They don't brag. But behind the scenes they own assets, they invest, they give, they grow. And then there are people wearing the latest designer everything, and they're one paycheck away from collapse. Don't be fooled by appearances. Financial success isn't loud. It's secure, it's steady, and it's strong. When we look at this through the lens of personal finance, corporate finance, and public finance, you see the same truth repeated. A person must build stability before they can create opportunity. A business must manage risk before it can grow profit. A government must stabilize its budget before it can fund development. The pattern is universal. Then comes opportunity. Once stability is in place, you use your resources to expand, to innovate, to grow. And ultimately, the impact is what matters. Did that personal finance decision create generational wealth? Did that corporate strategy create jobs and value? Did that public finance plan lift a nation into prosperity? Every level of finance echoes this same cycle. Stability, opportunity, impact, that's where true success lies. Now, I want you to think about the people you admire financially, not the celebrities, not the social media influencers showing off. I mean the ones who actually inspire you. Chances are they have stability, they're not rattled by economic changes, they have opportunity, they use their money to open doors, and they have impact. They've changed lives through what they've built. That's the pattern worth following. And it's available to everyone who is willing to shift their mindset from wealth alone to true financial success.